All right, everybody, I want you to get to a place of nostalgia. Right now, we're all kids, and we're thinking about some of our best birthday parties. For example, we had a pool party here, and that's Jacob. And right here, we have Miriam cutting into her cake. Come on now, who doesn't remember a good cake from their birthday? And of course, we got ourselves a pony. Who hasn't had a birthday like this? Come on now. It's Miguel's sister. And then of course, Chuck E. Cheese, a place where you can go have a pizza, your parents can just watch you have a good time, an arcade, and even the ball pit. We're Chuck E. Cheese, and we're partnered with the Birthday Party Project. Here's why. Growing up, I was a less than fortunate child. I grew up in an inner city, and I didn't really get to experience birthday parties. My parents didn't have means to provide them for me, or they were off doing other things. However, fortunately, I had a close friend, and his mother took me in under her wing, and I was able to experience a good birthday party. Because of this, I'm not some lost child, and I still got to experience some of the good gratification you get to have as a kid. If you look here, there's 113,000 homeless children in Texas, and the population of Richardson, where our university is, has relatively the same amount. That's a pretty big number, and that's kind of devastating if you think about it. Our job and our mission is to make sure no kid goes without a birthday party. I'm going to pass this on here to Miguel.
You saw that staggering number of roughly 100,000. Well, these kids don't get to feel the warmth of a hug from their mother or from their father, or there's no one there to ask them, hey, are you okay? Hey, what's going on? These kids are, while they're growing up within these groups, the ratio between caregivers and the children is very low. So they don't have that one-on-one loving contact as they would if they would have parents. So that causes a few debilitating issues, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Mentally, it causes some developmental issues, such as attention loss and not being able to focus and not be able to control their feelings and their emotions, which causes them to outburst and puts them in even worse situations in school, and then they're singled out, and it's just a cascading of effect. And then once they're singled out, they start feeling anxiety and anger in just everyday situations. And once they're in that place, we see that they become depressed and there's lost hope. And these are children we're talking about, going through all of this emotions while not being able to go home and talk to their parents, or they may be able to talk to a caregiver, but a caregiver will never replace the love that a mother and father can give. They need a feeling of belonging. They need a feeling that they matter and that they need to be celebrated. And I'm going to pass it off to Miriam to explain how we're going to do it.
Okay, so before that, I wanted to introduce that for this project, we're partnering with the Birthday Party Project. It's an organization that's been providing birthday parties to homeless children for years, and they've provided over 8,500 parties total. Their mission of providing homeless children joy, even if it's for a little while, really aligns with Chuck E. Cheese's goals. And through this partnership and accessing the shelters that they partner with, we hope to expand on what they've already accomplished and provide these children the Chuck E. Cheese birthday experience. And allow us to introduce ourselves, because we forgot to in the beginning. I'm Marian. Heba.
Jacob.
Yeah.
And I'm Ian.
Okay, and now I'm going to pass it on to Heba to talk about how we're going to do this.
Thanks for the Birthday Party Project. We were able to reach the children living in homeless facilities to reach out and help them celebrate their birthday at Chuck E. Cheese. The Birthday Party Project will coordinate with 16 homeless shelters to invite children that are homeless and living in those facilities, to invite invite them and their families to celebrate with us. And we're gonna, every month, there will be a birthday party project will go to D16 to collect their birthday, to collect the children that are celebrating their birthday. There will be 8 locations coordinated just for Chuck E. Cheese that will be able to coordinate with them, and we're gonna they're gonna perform background checks for all adults that will attend the birthday party. A bus driver will come to the homeless shelters, and birthday party project will check in and check out all the children and all the adult members that will attend the birthday party from the homeless shelters to Chuck E. Cheese and vice versa. Now Chuck E. Cheese will be able to provide the venues for the birthday party. There will be 8 locations specifically specified for the birthday party project and celebrate the children. They will provide the bus transportation with the driver, have a background check, and they will provide t-shirts for everybody who will be attend and the chaperones. There will be pizza and games, and there is a custom cake for each children that will have theme. Every child will be asking them which theme or which character they like, and they will provide a custom cake. They will also provide a dance with Chuck E. Cheese, and he will be attending there and dance and greetings with Chuck E. Cheese character, and there will be a goodie bags and prizes to every child attend there.
All right, so I'm going to go over the budget and how we're achieving all of this. So, as Hiba said, we're going to have all of the kids that are having a birthday that month at that shelter. They'll come all have their birthday on that specific day, and then we'll also bring all the other kids at that shelter so they all get to experience this party. So each birthday kid will get the star package, so it's $30, and that includes everything. They get unlimited games, they get to go in the ticket blaster, which is where you reach around and grab all the tickets and see how many you can get. And then just the normal kids that aren't celebrating birthday, they get all the same things except a couple extras for the birthday kid, and they'll cost $25. And then each chaperone going, Chuck E. Cheese will cover, but it costs about $15 to do, and they get to play some games and get pizza as well, but they don't get quite as much as the kids. They're just kind of there to play with the kids, but not get every single benefit. So with those costs, we have a couple extra where Chuck E. Cheese will provide a school bus. It will seat up to 60 people, and it costs us $675 in this region to rent it for 5 hours, and that includes a bus driver that is background checked. There's also the $10 cake for each kid having a birthday. We want, say you love Spider-Man, we want you to have a Spider-Man cake on your birthday. So we will spend a little extra money to make sure you get your cake on your birthday. So it's $10, and then we want to make sure we insure them because transporting children is a huge liability. So we decided to have $1 million of liability insurance on each bus, and that costs us about $1,200 a bus per month. So averaging it out for a party, we have about 45 kids and about 10 to 15 chaperones, 5 cakes, a school bus, and everything together is about $3,200, and that is at retail price, so it'll be a little cheaper for us in the end. We can knock some of those profit margins down a little bit even more. So as Hiba said, we're going to do 16 birthdays a month. That's 2 weekends a month at 8 different locations, and then 52 weekends a year. That'll be about $614,000. As we move forward, we plan to evaluate it at the end of the year, and if it's going well, we will increase our budget up to $1.5 million to move it outside of the full Dallas and Collin County areas to accommodate every single shelter eventually.
Okay, so to wrap up our presentation, we as Chuck E. Cheese are partnering with the Birthday Project to come and form No Kid Without a Birthday. The reason for this and our main goals are to make sure that these kids have happy experiences and they experience feeling loved and special, even if they may not experience it very often. So in the beginning, we talked about how we've all experienced at least one birthday party, whether it was with family or friends, or whether it was riding on a pony or at Chuck E. So we don't want these homeless children to miss out on something that we've all experienced. And as they say, although not every kid has a home, every kid certainly does have a birthday, and Chuck E. Cheese hopes that every kid can feel special on that birthday. Thank you.
Any questions? Thank you.